Hey, welcome to Tuesday Update. I wanted to give you an update. Remember the special collection we took up here a week and a half ago for the fire victims in that LA area and the surrounding areas? You raised over $20,000, a little bit over $20,000. That is just unbelievable, totally awesome that we were able to do that. And so we've made contact with the Archdiocese of Los Angeles. We're going to send them out the check. They know which parishes need it, and then the parishes know what individuals need it. So we thought that was a really wise use of our money. And they were so blown away that a parish on the East Coast would reach out and help them. They were very touched. And so, hey, we're all in this thing together, right? And so just wanted you to know I am so grateful for your generosity to help out those victims. Hey, in honor of St. Blaise, I remember the Feast of St. Blaise, February 3rd. We always take the weekend closest to February 3rd to do the blessing of the throats, underneath the throats. So at all the masses, including Sacred Heart this weekend, we'll be doing the blessing of the throats after Mass. When Mass ends, if you want to leave, you just leave. But if you want to have your throat blessed, stick around after Mass. World Day of the Sick, that is February 11th, but we always take the weekend closest to February 11th to do our blessing for those who are ill and the caregivers. So that's going to fall on February 8th and 9th this weekend, or a week from this weekend. So we're going to do that, and we need you to kind of send in the names of those who are ill that you know, as well as their caregivers. And we're going to have 2 trees on the altar, red hearts and purple hearts. And we're going to put those up there, and then we're going to bless those at the end of Mass. So if you can get us those names of the ill as well as the caregivers by February 5th, we'll have that ready to go that weekend. We've got a ton of different small groups here at St. Pius. I'm really, really pleased that we have so many. And for parishioners who may be homebound, or maybe your schedule doesn't allow you to come out in the evenings, we're going to have an online Zoom small group. It's going to be on Wednesdays from 6:30 to 7:30. If that's something that might be interest to you, let us know, We'll get you connected. We're going to get you connected with Ann Rose. Ann's our small group coordinator, And so give us a shout, and Ann will give you a hand with that. Lent's right around the corner, and we've got a new event this year. A new event, you're going to enjoy it. It's called the Mardi Gras Masquerade. We're going to do that. It's Sunday, March 2nd at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to share a delicious lunch of pancakes, eggs, sausage, king cake, live music, photo ops, and a fun parade. So it's going to be a lot of fun that day. Father Daniel, Deacon Marty, and I have been talked into doing a pancake flipping contest. I have no idea what that is, but we're going to be doing it. So space is limited, so sign up sooner than later. Really, really pleased. We're going to be having another Women's Cornerstone Retreat coming up this spring. That's going to happen on Friday, April 4th in the evening through Saturday, April 5th in the evening. It's a 26-hour retreat. It's fantastic. We've done probably 4 or 5 of them here in the past for our women. And doesn't matter where you are in your faith life. You could just be beginning your faith life, or you could have been a part of this faith for 80 years. Doesn't make any difference. It's for everybody. And it gives you an opportunity for our women in the parish to kind of step away from the busyness of life and to kind of enter in with other women of the parish and kind of deepen that anchor with Christ. There's going to be more information coming on that, but think about that in terms of that weekend, April 4 to 5. Maybe put that in your calendar. Next week, February 5th, 12 to 1, upper room, senior luncheon. So if you have somebody at home that you think might enjoy it, would you? And maybe they don't have a ride, maybe give them a ride and let them come to the luncheon. You could stay for the luncheon, but we want any of our seniors at home to be able to kind of get connected with other seniors and have an enjoyable lunch. So you can go to the website to register for that. Hey, thought for the week. Opportunity may knock once, but temptation bangs on our front door forever. So opportunity may knock once, but temptation bangs on the front door forever. So thanks for joining us for a Tuesday Update. I'm going to turn it over to Father Daniel for a little preview of this weekend's readings.
Hi everybody, this is Father Daniel with a little preview of the readings for this coming weekend. A special weekend, we have the Feast of the Presentation of the Lord. What a wonderful opportunity for all of you to show up here in the temple to have that personal encounter with the Lord. The first reading is taken from the chapter 3 of the prophet Malachi. It's an entire little book about the ways how we have to behave when we are worshiping the Lord, the ways how we behave when we are in the temple of the Lord. Back at the time, the prophet Malachi was dealing with a situation where the people of Israel, they were not behaving, they were not very respectful with the temple. And that's why, God inspired this prophet to help the people to connect and to behave in the temple, understanding that the temple is a place different than their houses or places. It's a place dedicated to worship, to connect with God the Father. What that means, silence, being respectful, or at least changing the way how you are in order to facilitate that connection with the Lord. The Psalm 24, is a beautiful, beautiful psalm because it's a question there. It says, who is the King of glory? Of course, we know who is the King of glory is Jesus Christ, but back of the time, the people of Israel, they were thinking about this, future God, this future guy this future prophet who is going to show us the glory of God the Father. Of course, we know the King of glory is Jesus Christ, and we know the glory of Jesus Christ is the salvation of all the souls. The second reading is taken from the letter of St. Paul to the Hebrews, chapter 2. It's speaking about the ways how we understand Jesus Christ, the different ways how we understand the suffering of Jesus Christ. This letter is very clear. We are free from sin. We are new creatures because the suffering of Jesus Christ, the Lord. And through his suffering, we understand the salvation. The message was very clear there. See the cross, he was suffering for all of us. The cross as a sign of the glory of Jesus Christ. The gospel is taken from Luke chapter 2. As I mentioned at the very beginning, this entire weekend is about the presentation of the Lord Jesus Christ. That was a beautiful moment. The Virgin Mary and Saint Joseph, they took Jesus Christ, the baby Jesus, to the temple, and Simeon present him to God the Father. It's a moment of a prayer of blessing. But I think that I would like you to pay attention is that beautiful prayer that Simeon did just after the presentation of the Lord. Is a beautiful, beautiful prayer of blessing, giving thanks to God for the wonderful things that he is doing for all of us, and to give, in that case, Simeon the opportunity to see Jesus Christ himself. Simeon, the priest from the temple, recognizing Jesus Christ, the new Moses. And it is good for all of us to pay attention to that prayer that he does, because it's a beautiful reminder to all of us about the wonderful things that Jesus Christ is doing for all of us. Have a wonderful week, everybody, and I hope I will see you this weekend for the presentation of the Lord. Bye-bye.